Today, I'm going to show you the step-by-step process that I'm going to be going through to source enough deals that I can do £100,000 in December 2020, and I want to make this Q4 the best ever. So, stay tuned. Okay, so look, let's just go through this really quickly. I'm going to go through what is Q4 if you don't understand. Number two, what to expect, and if you've never done a Q4, or maybe it's your first one, or maybe you didn't really do it properly last year, what can you expect? And then number three, the big step-by-step process that I'm going to do live on the computer, and I'm going to show that with you. So let's get started. If you don't know what Q4 is, it is quite simply the busiest time. It is quarter four of the year. We break the year down into 4 quarters, with the last quarter being called Q4. Now Q4, should we say, combines October, November and December. That's it, really simple. Now, if I were to say that Q4 is bigger than 1, 2 and 3 combined, that would be true. I can see so many Amazon seller graphs where it's like quarter 1, quarter 2, quarter 3, quarter 4. It's a crazy time. Why? Because everyone's buying Christmas presents. If you can get in on that niche, if you can buy those products and sell them, you are going to see those scale. So one question you might be asking is, what can I expect from quarter 4? What should I be thinking about? Well, to put it quite simply, think about it this way. If it's a gift, if it's something that someone can give as a present, then it's probably going to go about 10x. If you say 10 times the sales volume. Yes, that's right, 10 times. So if you've got a product like Lego today doing 1,000 sales per month, in quarter 4, you're seeing at least 10 times the sales on those top selling items. So really, really interesting there. Things like beauty you're going to see as well, and certain grocery items maybe even go up to like 5, potentially 10%. Now other items which are like maybe household, so like your toilet rolls, your cleaning products, they're not. They're going to stay the same. So don't go buy 10 times that. It's not going to happen. But your big selling items are going to be, should we say, the presents, the gifts. Those are the things that are going to really shoot up. And if you can get in on those products, they are going to make a massive difference to your bottom line profitability because your revenue is driving. Now, the one question you might be asking me is, hey Tom, what is this one step that I need to be doing ready for quarter 4? Well, quite simply, generally in the world of arbitrage, we buy products and we resell them. So generally the products we buy have a history to them. Most of the products that sold really well last year, they are going to sell really well this year. It stands to reason, and you can see that on the Keepa data. Look, a really good example of this is Lego last year is probably going to sell really well again this year. I would put very good money, and I'm going to be buying Lego this year because I think it's going to sell really well. So the one thing that you should be thinking about, you should be looking at, is understanding what sold really well last year, and then I can buy lots of it, I can be ready, and obviously I can maximize and take advantage of the opportunity that is Q4. So today we are going to go through how to, number 1, identify those products, and then number 2, do a review and see what we might do with them. So let's go through that now. Now, you might ask is, what can we actually do to understand this? Well, first things first, grab your deal sheets, grab your purchases, grab your sales from last year. We're going to use that information and we are going to do the analysis on that. And that's what I'm going to do in this one-step process. Now, quite simply, if you don't have sales data from last year or deal sheets from last year, maybe you just started in Amazon, what I'm going to say is 2 things. Number 1, I run FastTrackFBA leads. It's a lead service that we've been running now for over 18 months. And quite simply, we provide leads from our sources who are sourcing 7 days a week. Now, if you want to know, you can sign up for that, and I'll drop a link up above to a video you can watch about that, and there'll be a link down below. But the other thing, which is quite unique just to this video, is the fact that if you want to, we are making available all the deals that we found in 2019, and that's what I'm going to review now. And we've even extracted just the quarter 4 deals, so you can go into real detail with them and pick out the deals that you like and see and get yourself ready to buy those opportunities. So I'll drop a link down below, and that is going to give you access to available to buy all the deals that we had last year. It's about 6,000 deals and 2,000 deals across 2019 quarter 4. So lots and lots of opportunity there to analyze really good deals and obviously make 2020 the best possible Q4. Before I jump on the computer and before I go through that deal analysis of those 2,000 deals, I just want to ask you one question. Have you started to think about Q4, or are you too caught up in the mayhem that was COVID before? Drop it down in the comments below. Let me know how your Q4 prep is going. Are you on top of it, or are you lagging way behind? Now let's go jump on that computer and let's have a look at this data and show you how I'm going to be doing my analysis step by step. Right, okay, so here we are now loaded up onto the sheet. Now, this is the data that we've collected from FastTrackFBA leads over 2019. And the one thing which I'm going to say is in this data, I've hidden some of the information, but obviously if you were to buy it, you won't get the ASIN supplier hidden. That won't happen. But the one thing which I'll kind of add here is the fact that there are, just in the Q4 section I'm looking at now, 2,000 deals. That is a lot of deals to do analysis on. And if you want to know as well, we've actually amalgamated this all with the Keepa data, so you are going to get so much more rich data that we can look through. So let's jump on and look at that now. So quite simple here, we've got like URL, ASIN, supplier, and this should be all your buy information from last time. And what I'm going to do is just think about, first things first, I need to sort this data and I need to filter it. I just want certain parts of it, I don't want it all. Remember what I talked about earlier, there's probably going to be about 3 categories. It's going to be a bit of grocery, a lot of toys and games, and probably beauty that we want to be looking at. So let's filter out everything other than those. So let's just come across, we've got here categories, I'm going to come down, I'm going to remove them all. I'm then going to come in and go to, we've got beauty, and then we talked a little bit about grocery, so we'll put grocery in there as well. Hey, maybe a bit of health and beauty, and then finally toys and games. So that's cool, we've got those. So I'm just going to show those deals, that's great. The next thing I'm interested in is I'm not really interested in products which sell quite low. So we've got the sale price here. The one thing which we also have, because of the data we collect, is that we have the 90-day average buy box price. So I'm going to actually take that and I'm going to just say filters greater than, and I'm going to put in £15. I'm not really interested in cheaper products or bigger. So voila, £15. Now you might, if you wanted to, you could go through and trim off all deals where Amazon's on the listing. So you're looking for things like where it says minus 0.1. So that means there's no Amazon on the listing at that time. This was at the time the deal was live. But the other thing which I'm super interested in really is more about rank. And not just the current rank, but the 90-day average rank, because that gives me historical information. So I'm going to get the 90-day average rank and I'm just going to sort it from smallest to largest, because that's going to show me the great deals. Now, interesting enough here, we've got all the brands, we've got the suppliers, and what am I going to do? I'm going to take each one of these ASINs, I'm going to go through and have a look at those products, and I'm going to analyze the Keepa chart. So let's jump on now to a product that, for example, maybe I found earlier that I can do this analysis on. So here we are, we've got this Lego product now, and I've got this loaded up. What I'm just going to do is scroll straight down to the Keepa chart. Now this is the Keepa chart here, but I'm going to load it up into Keepa itself because it's going to be nice and easy for you to see. So here I got it preloaded up. Now the one thing which I'll do is, normally we're on 3 months, I'm going to flick it over to all time. And what am I going to be looking at? Well, quite simply, I'm going to be trying to highlight wherever the December times are. So if I get my drawing tool out, take this, and if I get here, if I just highlight, December is around this time here, it's going to be around this time here, it's going to be around this time here, Christmas we're looking at again here, and then again it's going to be around, that's January actually, and then December is going to be around here. Now the interesting thing, what am I looking at? I'm trying to identify what's going on with this product. So what I can see straight away is just before December, it goes quite high, but those sales come down. The number of sellers come down. Now this is really looking at this change in the number of sellers. Why? Why am I interested in that? Because quite frankly, in a really small amount of time, let's just say from here through to here, in that small amount of time here, we have gone from quite possibly 85 sellers on that listing through to probably down to maybe 25. So that means that we have sold through nearly 60 sellers within probably what is a month, 2 months. So that just shows massive volumes of sales, absolutely massive. And what can we also see? We can see an increase in price. at around that time as well. That price has been going up. So I can see that this product is a product that not only sells insane volumes because of the decrease in the number of sellers, but also as well, the price generally goes up. And what am I looking for? I'm looking to identify those products which have those characteristics, i.e. number of sellers goes down massively, and the number or the price, if it goes up, that's even a better win. And what am I going to do? I'm going to add that ASIN into a list, and I'm going to add that supplier into a list. And you know what? I'm going to be constantly checking for deals on that product. And I might even now take a price that I want to buy at and have a designated buy price for that product. Now, the one other thing I will just highlight about this product, and this is a bit more in-depth Keepa analysis, is the fact that normally we start our Christmases, kind of today is, we're looking at August. Normally we're going to start around the, 50, 60 seller mark. Right now, we are kind of around maybe the 40 seller mark. So normally in August times, we are tracking much higher number of sellers. Right now, because of the effect of COVID, number of sellers is a lot lower. So what does that mean? Well, it means that the demand's still going to be there, but the supply isn't. What does that mean? Prices are probably going to go up because supply is going to run out quicker. And interesting enough, if you look at this product, normally Amazon in the listing, but whenever Christmas comes, Amazon off the listing, off the listing, off the listing, off the listing. Amazon has consistently run out of stock. You know what? That tells me I quite like this product. Amazon sells out, the price, the number of sellers goes down, and I'm quite happy with that. But hey, for you, looking at these products, seeing which products meet your deal criteria now, and obviously planning in that purchasing and getting those products in stock, massively in stock, is going to really scale your Amazon business during Q4, because you are going to be set up, invested, you're going to be able to take advantage of that massive sales volume. And you know what? You know when it's going to happen, and you know what's going to happen because you've already done the analysis. That is the one thing you should be doing before Q4 starts to get your business ready to maximize sales. And for me, that means £100,000 in 1 month. So hopefully you found that information useful and it's going to add some value to your business. Now, all of these videos that I'm doing right now are based around my journey to 1 million, and I'll drop a link up there that you can see that video of me doing or aiming and how I'm going to do 1 million. I'll break it down step by step that you can see. But the one thing which I'll say is, if you want more information about growing Q4, hit the subscribe button, because that is just going to let you know when they come available. And if you've liked it, hit the like button as well. That just lets me know, make more content about Q4. Simple. You've probably watched that video and you'll see that it's going to be a lot of Keepa analysis, and maybe you are not 100% on your Keepa graphs. I've done a really good 3-step or 3-part Keepa training course, which is basic, advanced and expert level. It's all free, it's all on YouTube, you can watch it, and I'll drop a link around here to that video, the basic one, and obviously you can go on to the next ones as you go through. It's really in depth. I talk it through, lots of screen sharing, lots of annotations, and it really helps you understand about Keepa. So watch that. But what I will say from me, Thomas Parkinson, hopefully you have a great Q4, get out there and smash it, and I can't wait to hear the success stories. Thank you very much.